Hello everybody, welcome to the 10th class of on C++ programming language. In the last class we have seen for loop. So the for loop is to if you want, for loop is good only if you want to repeat a certain block of code for a certain number of times. For example, if you know beforehand how many times you want to repeat a certain block of code in C++, you can use for loop. But what if you don't know how many times you want to repeat a block of statements? Then in that case you need to use a while loop. So the difference between for loop and while loop is that you tell in for loop you tell how many times you want to repeat a block of code, but in the while loop this block of code is repeated until this conditional statement is false. So this loop, so see here what we do is we define a loop variable which is counts and initialize that to 1. So this while loop is repeated, all these statements within this two curly brackets are repeated until count is equal to 11. So when count is equal to 11, this conditional expression becomes false, so it comes out of the for loop. So when count is equal to 1, what it does is it prints the value of count, which is count here on the console, and then increases. So this is a postfix increment operator. Here it doesn't matter because there's only a single statement. So the difference between postfix and prefix operation matters only if there are like multiple expressions or within or operations or in a single statement. But if it is just a single operation like this on a single C++ statement, then you can either write it as a prefix increment operator or for postfix or increment operator, doesn't matter. So what it does is it prints the count variable, which is 1, and then increases by 1, and then goes to the start of the while loop and test whether this conditional expression is true. So currently the count is 2, so which is less than or equal to 10, so performs this execute this block of code. So again print count equals 2 and then increase the count, so that's going to be 3 now. So 3 is less than or equal to 10, so again print the count and so on up to when count 10. So when count is equal to 10, it goes and so count is still this conditional expression is true, so performs the operation. So prints count is equal to 10, and then when this line is executed, count becomes 11. So when with 11, if you test the expression, that is false, so it comes out of the for loop. So here we don't know how many times we want to repeat, but this block of code is repeated while this expression is true. So this is the difference between a for loop and while loop. So in the for loop you tell beforehand how many times you want to repeat a block, but in while loop the block of code is executed while the expression, this is called the conditional expressions. So this conditional expression can be anything, like either less than or less than or equal, or any logical operators, or even a boolean value. So that is all in this for loop. Then what we do is we print a new line character, so that prints a new line, go to the new line on the console, and then again we assign 0 to the counts, and again a second while loop. So this while loop, in this while loop, again the conditional expression is the same, but we start count 0. Then inside the body of the while loop, what we have is an if conditional statement. So this condition tells if count is greater than 5, it comes out of this for loop. So this while loop is executed through count equals 4, and when count equals 5, this break statement is executed and it comes out of the for loop. So in this while loop is executed from 0 count equals 0 to count equals 5. When count equals 5, oh sorry, so when count equals 5, this is still true. So this is false. So when count equals 0 to 5, this is false, so break statement is not executed. But when count equals 6, this breaks, this conditional expression is true, so 6 is greater than 5. So when count is equal to 6, the control comes out of executes this break statement and comes out of the for loop. So this while loop is executed when count equals 0 through to 5. So here you have count equals printed from 0 to 5, and when it is 6, it executes, this conditional expression becomes true, so it executes the break statement. Break statements means come out of the immediate for loop. The immediate for loop is this while, break statement means it comes out of the immediate loop. It can be a for loop or while loop or the do while loop. That we are going to look at in the next class. So the break statement means tells the control to exit the immediate while or immediate loop. So it can be any loop, but it will come out of the immediate loop. That is, here in this case it's a while loop, so it comes out of the while loop and prints a new line character, and then returns 0 to the operating system. That's all in this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.